Hello. That's one of the neighbours. I'm going to tell them to kindly not take it personally but leave. Okay. Hello humans and welcome to Tia. Hello. Go say hello. Go Damn it, cat. I wanted to use you for my intro. Here we are. Hello humans. Hello everyone. The 16 subscribers that we have to our wonderful series. Today I want to talk to you guys about anxiety and how I've tried to deal with anxiety and actually overcome most of it. And so a lot of anxiety comes from, I don't know if you guys ever find yourselves in these sort of situations where you're always like thinking about things and getting worked up, and you are either in the shower thinking about a conversation you had with someone and rerunning it in your head like 700 times over and trying to come up with better comebacks or things that you could have said that would have been way better. Now during lockdown your eyebrows are growing out, your nails are growing out, like things aren't going your way, or maybe a little bit more serious, you don't know where your next meal's coming from, you might have lost your job, you're not sure of if you, once this lockdown is over, if you are going to have a job, maybe you're scared of getting sick, maybe you're scared of contracting corona, maybe you're scared your family members are gonna maybe get sick, I don't know. But a lot of us deal with anxiety in different ways. Myself, I used to be extremely anxious about everything. I mean, as in like driving somewhere, getting anxious about, are we going to find parking? You know, get really like worked up about it, palms sweaty, armpits sweaty, upper lip sweaty kind of vibes, and calling someone to make an appointment, or even just like answering my phone, like super butterflies erupting into my chest and tummy, like being on time. Shush! Sorry, the neighbors are making a noise. Hi guys, Keats came to say hello. Say hello, Keats. She's always moaning, and now when I wanted to say hello, she doesn't. Anyway, she's 20 years old and wants to eat all the time. I'm sure you guys have seen her in some other videos of ours, but I thought I'd formally introduce her. She's, well, as you can hear, hungry as always. My lighting was running out and the neighbors were making so much noise, and so I just quickly rushed through that video. But there's something that I just quickly wanted to add, and that's sort of my reason for making this video. A lot of people I know in the software engineering industry has been sort of laid off or retrenched, and a lot of people are losing their jobs, and I think that has been a major concern for me, because I resigned before I knew that like Corona was going to be such a big thing, and before like we knew lockdown was going to happen, and so at the moment I don't have an income, and I'm obviously studying, and I was hoping that I would get in like as an intern or something else at a software engineering company when my bootcamp was done, and I'd like upskilled myself and built up sort of like a bit of a portfolio. But at the moment the market is so flooded with experienced software engineers, and that has been like a thing of anxiety for me, because obviously I don't have any experience and I'm new and I'm coming into this, and there's already a market full of software engineers. So that was sort of my reason for making this video, because I was starting to feel quite anxious about it and brought up all these old feelings, and yeah, I just woosed a little bit, and yeah, I hope you guys take to heart what I say, because it's really helped me to sort of manage my anxiety and in the long term like calm me as a person. And I think it's important to manage these things and to have a good mental state and good mental health. I think it is normal to feel anxiety as a whole, because we can't be like present in the moment always, but I definitely think that it's manageable. Anxiety doesn't have to cause you such extreme unhappiness and, you know, have such a crippling effect on your productivity and your daily life. There is normally two instances of anxiety, or the cause of anxiety. So the first one is the past and the second one is the present. So for the first one, which is the past, is you're probably focused on something that's happened in the past, a conversation that was had that you could have improved, you know, like the shower conversations, or something might have happened where you react in a certain way and you feel anxious about your reaction, or it's normally something that you did that you feel ashamed about, or that you feel anxious about, something that you didn't do that you wish you had done and that you feel anxious about, or something that you should have done. Now seriously, the main thing that you need to look at is this under your control, or was it under your control, or was it not under your control? Can you change anything in the past? Do you have any control over things that have already happened? Of course not. You have to willingly accept the past and refuse for it to have an impact on today. You only have so much energy to draw from. Why waste it on something like that? Then you have the future. The future is spent worrying on how things will turn out. So wanting and hoping is your enemy, because wanting things to turn out a certain way when you have no idea or no control over it, or hoping that things turn out a certain way when, once again, you have no control over it, is absolutely pointless. That is Tia being a menace. Sorry. You basically have to do what you can with what you have right now. The important thing is the present. Do you ever find that you're driving in the car and you listen to your favorite song, and before you know it, you realize that you didn't even listen to the song and it's over and you have to start it from scratch? Or you're driving somewhere and you get somewhere and you're like, I don't remember the journey at all. I don't remember the route I took to get here. I don't remember. Or you are having a conversation with someone, but you're not really listening to what they're saying because you're too busy worrying about something else or thinking about other things. We tend to be thinking about something that will happen or something that has happened while the present is actually happening. It comes down to really not being present. It comes down to a lack of mindfulness. We're so busy with the past and the future that we don't really focus on the present. And the present is really all you have control over. You have control over the here and the now and what needs to be done right now. And, you know, as much as you can worry about what's to come or what's in the past, all you can do is the best you can with what you have right now. So basically what I started doing is, instead of worrying about okay, I'm driving to this place, I need to find parking, I put it out of my mind. I stopped worrying about it. I just did the act of getting in the car and driving there and trying to ignore all those like anxious feelings and thoughts coming up about, but what if? What if doesn't matter. Like, when you get there, you deal with it. So I started taking that approach with small things and then larger things, and as time progressed, it got easier and easier to deal with it, and I found that I started feeling less and less anxious. And in doing so and being mindful about your present, you will learn that things become easier to deal with, and your anxiety becomes a lot more manageable. I don't think anxiety will ever just disappear. I think it's really hard for you to stay in the moment at all times, but I think you can really bring your anxiety down to a manageable level by just, you know, doing things like meditation, because meditating definitely helps improve mindfulness and, you know, pushes away or allows you to submerge yourself into your consciousness without all those other thoughts and things that come with being human. What I'm trying to tell you is, do what you can with what you have right now.